Hello, friends. Robert A.M. Stern, the American architect who died last week, masterfully blended classical design principles and elements with contemporary needs and sensibilities. One obituary said he believed that design is an ongoing dialogue between memory and invention, a bridge between what has been and what could be. Another one built on this idea, saying, he made a conscious decision to be new by using the old, refreshing it, crafting it well. Sort of like one of the great hymns of Advent, O Come, Emmanuel. It's really a Victorian-era realization of some ancient plain song, but that ancient plain song is itself a version of some even older texts. A few years ago, John Adams composed a hybrid oratorio opera called El Niño, the Boy. It looks back to Handel's masterpiece Messiah, yet it's clearly a work of its time. Adams blends the Christian story with Latin American poems which comment on and reflect this ancient story through a modern lens. And he does this to remind us that at every point of human history, in every conflict, with every upheaval, the miracle of creation and the recreative possibilities of love are also present. Keeping with the musical theme, when I was a new curate, I remember talking to a friend about the famous David Wilcox descants that adorn many beloved Christmas hymns. I was tired of them. It was a tradition we could live without. He reminded me of the power of tradition, and how something like a familiar descant isn't simply loved because it makes us nostalgic. It's loved because it symbolizes permanence and timelessness and connection to the past. Which isn't to say that the present doesn't also have rights and priorities, nor is it to say that traditions can't change. As an old hymn says, new occasions teach new duties. Time makes ancient good uncouth. Or, in the words of theologian Yaroslav Pelikan, traditionalism is the dead faith of the living. Tradition is the living faith of the dead. Robert A.M. Stern could no more have designed a building exactly like Stanford White than John Adams could compose like Handel. But neither could they have done anything if they hadn't learned and mastered tradition. This holy season is full of traditions. The best ones we hold on to because they remind us that angel voices still descant above our warring madness, that faith builds a bridge between what has been and what could be, that God, Emmanuel, is still with us.